Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Kevin Asoyan. Andy Simo seems like he's enjoying India. Tough one for the fellas yesterday. Me and Andy with a couple of public bets that hit, and then Kevin faded the public. Didn't go as well. So I'll hand it off to Kevin for a quick recap of 2 for 3 yesterday.
Yeah, I've looked like an absolute dummy. 2 Sundays in a row here with my Panthers and now Titans. These big spreads and big public plays are working out. Unfortunately, not in my favor. This game was absurd, though. I had Titans plus 14. I'm not saying they should have covered or would have covered. The special teams gave up, I don't know the number of yards, but a touchdown and like 40 yards on 3 different punts I saw. The Lions only had 225 yards of offense. The Titans had 416 yards of offense. The Titans played solid on offense. Like, they only put up 14 points, but special teams is the reason they lost. It was a crazy. They had 61 passing yards, the Lions. Like, 52 points on that many passing yards is actually almost the craziest thing of all time. Whatever, burn it. I'll stop taking these crappy teams that are like 1-6 against the spread, even though even the worst teams against the spread finish like with at least 5. Usually you get to number 5 of games you'll cover in a year. And then the best teams that are 6-1 against the spread are typically going to lose or not cover at least 5. If you go back like 5 years straight, that's no one goes 16-1 against the spread. It just doesn't happen. So I don't know. Gonna really reevaluate that, but nice picks from you guys. Andy had Packers minus 2.5. He covered by a half a point, so that was pretty cool that he moved that line there. Most people either push or lost that. That's why he moved lines right there. And then Bills minus 1 for you. This is one of the best picks. So you guys nailed your public plays here. Bills looked great. I forget what the final was here. 31-10, so absolute dominance. Really nice pick there. And then you and Andy stay having the same outcomes. That's what did they say? Like 7 or 8 days in a row, you guys had the same result, and I've now blown like 5 parlays this month because
It's insane.
of that. If I hit, it doesn't matter. You both lose, and when I lose, you both hit, and I have back in my face every time. So I hate this. I'm not enjoying you guys having the same results.
You're in a bad spot. It's like
I'm in the worst spot.
I don't know if I've blown a parlay this month. It's great because if I lose, Andy loses.
Yeah, no, I'm looking right now. October 3rd, Bucky Irving. That's the only one for you.
Oh, and that was a kick in the nuts too. That one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that one should have hit. And then I'm not sure Andy has. Oh yeah, one Tennessee. He had on a college game day.
He's blown a couple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another one. Yeah, both college footballs actually. Now that I look at it.
Yeah,
all right, on
weeks.
the month. Yep, on the month here. October 28th, and we are 7-20, up 12.4 units still. Shout out to Dave for that, and a little bit of Phil and even Groby. So guests have been great for us. 7.75 of those from the guest. I'm 16-10-1, Andy 12-14-1, and you are 15-12. So we just got to hit one here. We got a sports Equinox today. Really exciting stuff. So we have 3 major sports covered. I'm excited. It'll be fun to watch.
And 4 days left. We got to hit one here. We've been on quite the losing streak. So
today's the day to do it, man, too, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays are kind of shitty. And then we'll have Thursday night football as our last chance if we don't. But either way, positive month. But yeah, we got to get it up a couple more. So yeah, let's get into it. I'll start with Andy. He is going Suns -2, who are hosting the Lakers. These teams just played in LA on Friday. The Lakers did win by 7. I think he's going system play here because the Lakers are 3-0 and 3-0 against the spread. They've been good. Anthony Davis has been really nice for them. And the Suns are 2-1. They're 1-2 against the spread. Lakers have been getting like all of their points in the paint. They don't shoot a ton of threes, and they've been decent at it, inconsistent in the 3 games. But the Suns are good, though. They're shooting over 40% from 3. Lakers are 36%. KD's been really good for them. He's averaging 29 points per game. And the roster's obviously loaded with Booker, him, KD, Beal, who's questionable. I don't know if there's an update on that. And then Nurkic, of course, too. So obviously a good team. We saw how good they were last year. Lakers aren't very deep after AD, LeBron, and Reeves. D'Angelo Russell has been pretty bad. Hopefully Beal plays. That would be kind of shitty if he doesn't. I did see this line moved all the way to 4.5. Not sure. Yeah, he's game time decision, so we'll see on that. A late game too, so me and you got to hit first, anyways.
That's tough. After Monday Night Football, and then we potentially have to sweat out a Suns game.
Yeah, for sure. Be a fun one. It'll be on national TV too, so going for the spotlight game here. Yeah, I'd be surprised if the Suns don't. If they go down twice to the Lakers in 4 days, that'd be kind of surprising to me. The Lakers are definitely due.
I'm shocked he's going NBA. He hasn't touched hockey very much.
He likes to do these little system plays early. He was doing it with hockey, yeah. But you're right, that is weird. He was finding the teams that hadn't won a game yet or hadn't lost yet, because his other pick he was thinking about was the Nuggets, and they've been really bad. They're 0-2, so I think he's just like, oh, let me find that win for the Nuggets. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
hard to tell yet with NBA. You want to go next?
Yep. I'm going to the Monday night game. I'm going Najee Harris, 60-plus rush yards. Najee has been a workhorse to start the year. He's averaging 17 carries a game, averaging 68 yards a game, coming off 2 straight 100-plus yard games. So he's been really good lately. He's gone over in 5 of 7 games this year. Giants are allowing 138 rush yards a game, which is 25th in the NFL. They've only allowed 3 running backs to go over this number, but they just got torched by Saquon, who went for like 176 yards. And I think game script here, I think the Steelers should be in the lead. I think they're going to run the ball a lot. I think Najee's going to get the ball a lot. Simple as that. So 60 plus, he's not very efficient, but give me 17 carries at 4 yards a clip. That will be 60 yards.
Yeah, hopefully he just gets the workload.
Feels like Jalen Warren's healthy now, which is a little worrisome. Was eating into his snap count, but he's still getting fed. So
yeah, for sure. Giants defense is, did you say it's 23rd against the rush?
25th.
Okay, sure. Different.
138 yards a game, I think, on the ground.
Yeah,
the quarterbacks are actually getting a lot of rush yards. Like Joe Burrow had 55 rush yards against them, so it's kind of skewed a little bit.
Well, maybe that's why they're 23rd on what I'm looking at, because that might not factor that in.
But like Brian Robinson went for like 130 something. Saquon torched him. Trying to think.
And they're getting it fast, so it's like you said, game script should call for this and should hit. Hopefully, I like it.
Hopefully, the game script. Everybody and their mother is on George Pickens over 61.5 or something. Like everybody. So I'm going on the ground.
Whole world's on the Steelers too. I'm big on the Giants this game. I love the Giants to cover here.
I don't know. Steelers have been kind of my dark horse team this year. They've covered a lot for me.
Yeah, no, like on paper, the Steelers should cover. You know my systems. I'm fading the public here when it's 95%. I think this will be like a Thursday night last week when it'll be a surprise. I think they still win, but all right. To finish off the parlay, I'm going Yankees money line, World Series Game 3, and they're back at home, which I think much needed. Get that crowd behind them today, and they'll be a hungrier dog running much faster. Dodgers could take this one off a little bit. Obviously, they're not going to mentally, but we have Walker Buehler versus Clark Schmidt. Walker has a 6 ERA this postseason in his 2 starts, going a combined 9 innings, 10 hits, 6 earned runs, and 6 Ks. And he had a 5.38 in the regular season. So he hasn't been great, been really inconsistent. His 2 starts this postseason, one was all the 6 runs came in one start, and then he threw a shutout in the other against the Mets. So hopefully this goes more like the Padres game and he gets shelled a little bit and no strikeouts. All the strikeouts also came in one game. So fingers crossed on that. Clark Schmidt, 3.86 in his 2 starts, combined 9.1, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, and 6 Ks. So pretty similar outside of a couple different earned runs. But he had a 2.85 in the regular season. So he had an established season, really solid. He doesn't go deep into games, so that's fine. And the Dodgers have a 226 batting average this season versus righties. This postseason. And 188 batting average in the last 5 games versus righties. So they have not been able to touch any righties. Ohtani has that injured shoulder. He is playing. He is leading off, but that's got to be some discomfort he's playing through. So we'll see how that affects him. He hasn't really done much. He has 1 hit. He's 1 for 8 in the postseason so far, or in this series. And the Yankees have better splits versus righties. They're batting 242 this postseason. They've hit much better at home in the postseason too. They're hitting 260. in Yankee Stadium, and Stanton and Soto have been great, as well as Gleyber Torres and Volpe too. So just need Judge to get going. Jazz Chisholm would be nice too. And then on the other side of it, we need Edman to cool off, and then Betts. Other than that, the bottom half of both lineups are not doing anything. So it's really just the 3 players from both teams getting all the production right now.
Yeah, need Aaron Judge to wake up.
You just need to not get swept. Like, there's no way they're getting swept. I have to go Yankees again if they don't win this game. But hopefully Judge, people recon for his name bad if he doesn't do anything here. Hopefully he
he'll
can
hit
come
a
to the
phantom
occasion.
home run. Well, he'll probably hit a home run when it's like an 8-0 game when it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm excited for this game. Yankee Stadium should be rocking, fighting for their lives here. This is basically the whole series on this game.
100%.
This is their game 7. So
Sports Equinox, we got it all covered.
Yeah.
All right. To recap the parlay, Kevin has Yankees money line at -155. Andy has Suns -2 at -140. And I have Najee Harris 60+ rush yards at -145. It comes out to a +376 for today's Sports Equinox parlay. So need one in the win column here. Pretty bad.
Yeah, no doubt. I saw lines are moving too. It's I don't even know what's going to be at now, but
I think I got mine a little higher, but yeah, lines are moving.
Yep. All right. Let's watch some sports.
Let's get it. Yeah.